Hey guys, today I'm going to keep these notes short and sweet because it's 4:30 on Friday and I want to get home. So go ahead and label your notes. 2.5 radians and degrees. Okay? Now we're getting into pre-cal, which is going to be fun. All right. So now we're talking about radians and degrees. Don't worry about radians. That's just a fancy term for pi. Okay. First off, we're going to talk about the standard position of an angle. Okay. So first off, draw a quadrant. Okay. All right, let me change this. First thing, the initial, I misspelled initial. The initial side lies along the positive x-axis, meaning right here. This is starting position. Okay? It will always, always, always be that. Okay? The vertex is on the origin, is the second. I'm going to shorthand this as well. Is origin, and a positive measure is counterclockwise, and a negative is clockwise. Okay, so this would be 45 degrees. This angle would be at negative 45 degrees. Okay? All right. If I asked you, what quadrant, I'm going to shorthand it, Q means quadrant, is 125 degrees. Oh, first maybe I should tell you this. Oh, I think y'all know this, but I have to say it just in case. Okay, so I've got a circle. How many degrees are in a circle? Hopefully everyone says 360. Okay, therefore, this is 90 degrees, this is 180 degrees, and that's 270. Okay, moving on. So what quadrant is 125 degrees? If you said quadrant 2, you are correct. Okay? And my next example, what quadrant is negative 100 degrees? Give you a second to think about it. Okay, if you're going negative 100, you're going this way, and it would be in quadrant 3. Okay? Next definition is coterminal. So, two angles are, don't write what are. Two angles in standard position not positive, standard position are coterminal Co means the same, so coterminal if they terminate in the same place. Okay? Which all that is saying is if I have an angle that's this is 330. Okay? It is coterminal with an angle that is negative 30 degrees. Okay? So that's all that that's saying. They're the same angle, they're just different numbers. So coterminal angles let me start over with that one. So co-term handle, I'm going to shorthandles, will differ by 100 plus 360 degrees or by minus 360 degrees. That is the way you find coterminal angles. Okay? That's important. Okay, make sure you understand that. So if I asked you to find a positive and a negative coterminal angle with 200 degrees, okay, you're going to say 200 plus 360, and you're going to say 200 minus 360. So we get negative 160 degrees, and we're going to get positive 560 degrees. These are all coterminal with that term right there. Okay. Now, we're also going to be doing a lot of converting between radians and degrees. Okay. So to convert degrees to radians, this is also extremely important. You're going to multiply by pi over 180 to convert, well, that's a C. Radians to degrees, you're going to multiply by pi over 180. I just said the wrong thing. 180 over pi. Okay, let me just show you two examples. Make sure you're writing these down. So I'm going to say convert to degrees for 1 and 2 for A and B. And then I'm going to say convert to radians for C and D. All right, might want your calculator. So you have 7 pi over 12 for A, negative pi over 10 for B, negative 520, and D is going to be 320. Okay? So, we're going to multiply 180 over pi when you're trying to convert to degrees, because pi's cancel. We get negative 18 for B, and wait for it, 30, I'm doing this in my head, way to be prepared. I don't have my calculator on me. So 180 divided by 12. Okay, this is 105 degrees. And then to convert radians, all we do is we take pi over 180 and you multiply straight across. Remember what I told you? You're just going to multiply straight across. And, oops. Make sure we keep it fancy. 26 pi over 9, and it's negative 26 pi over 9. Okay. Next one, you multiply pi over 180. Again, you're gonna have some kind of nasty fractions, but it's okay. I'll be a little bit nicer on a quiz. But that's how you can divert from radians to degrees. It's not that bad. You just plug it in and go. Okay. One more thing I want y'all to know is coterminal angles measured in radians will differ by adding 2 pi or subtracting 2 pi. Okay, the way you work this problem out, so I want you to find coterminal angles with 11 pi over 3. Again, if you're not comfortable with fractions, you will be by the time you're done with this class. Okay, so we are going to add 2 pi, and we are going to, I don't know why I slant so much, subtract 2 pi, which means we need to get like terms, or get the denominators to be the same. So we have 6 pi over 3, which is the same thing as 2 pi. Okay, and then we're just going to subtract. So we got 11 plus 11 plus 6 is 17 pi over 3 is one coterminal angle with that, and we got 5 pi over 3. And that is it. We're done. Get caught up on your homework if you haven't already, and have a good weekend.